Okay. Oh, this never works out. All right. We're getting there. Okay. Hi, guys. Let me get this up. And of course, I forgot to mute it again. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. We decided to do tarot tonight, which is okay with me. We'll probably do, yay, hi, Sue. We'll probably do some Yule talk tomorrow and some herb talk tomorrow. Looks like most of the, well, not most, but over half of the vote wanted to do tarot tonight. So we're going to do tarot tonight, and then we will do some other stuff tomorrow. I'll try to record downstairs and do some herb talk and some Yule talk and that kind of stuff. And I have a whole bunch of Yule stuff ready to go too that I have to record. So Wednesday I have a half a day and it's an afternoon day. So I'm hoping I can get some videos up about Yule on Wednesday. So hello, hello, hello. So we have, yay, we have Leanne and Ashley and Lightning. Ashley is don't care what we talk about. Yay. Hi, Angela and Dawn, Kendra. Hi, Johnny, Debbie and Jack and Jackie. Perfect. Yay. I love it. These tarot talks have been really good, guys. Hi, Tina and Sherry. I really am liking the way it works out. I think we're all learning a lot. I think it's really kind of cementing the different cards in our brains and the meanings and stuff. I haven't, hi, Southern Ocean Wave, you're on even though it's late for you. Thank you, Stephen. And Xanthia is here. Okay, sleepy evening. Hello. Oh, I hear ya. I know, Kay. I'm telling you, there are days. This week is going to be a tough week because I'm at the main office 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. So, Johnny and Marigold's Way. Hello. Grandma made it. Yay. Perfect. All right. So I'm really liking the way the tarot has been going. I kind of tried to straighten out some decks so that maybe it flows a little bit better tonight. And I pulled some stuff out and we'll see how it goes tonight. I know now did I keep it up? The vote last time I looked was Wheel of Fortune, I think had the most votes for tonight to start out with. And I don't know where it went. Yep, I'm going to guess. That was the last time I looked, which was only a couple minutes ago. Wheel of Fortune was the first, had the most votes. So we're going to start there. Hi, Michelle. Good. Tina, hi. Hi, hi. Good. All right. So I happen to have one of my little papers here which describes the symbolism. So that's good. And I have my borderless Rider-Waite out tonight. I like the borderless. Well, I like the borderless anyways, but I like the borderless because it seems, it's just a little tiny bit bigger. So I think we can see it a little better. All right. So I'm glad everyone made it. Yay. We're off to a new week. It's freezing here in New York. So yay. Oh, good, Marigold. I'm glad. We seem to be having a lot of fun on here, and it's nice. The more people we can get on to lend their energies to this and to lend their thoughts and ideas, the more we seem to learn about it. So I'm really liking that we have so many. We have 32 on already. It's great. Great, great, great. Okay, so here we go. Nope, I thought I was upside down for a minute. All right, so here we go with the Wheel of Fortune. This is obviously the number 10 major arcana here. And we are going to look at there's lots of symbology in the Wheel of Fortune. Lots and lots and lots and lots. So we'll talk about some of it anyway. The Wheel of Fortune signifies dramatic and sometimes sudden life change, reversals, luck, fortune, and fate, and can be both good or bad. Propelled by all the esoteric forces in each corner. So what they're talking about here is the, can't see, this here, this here, this here, and this here. Those are the four corners there. I don't care what card is being studied. Great. Yay. The wheel turns like the perpetual motion of the fluidic universe, which is why I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards because I'm always talking about, you'll hear me when we talk about Sabbats, all the different Sabbats, the turning of the wheel and how, the turning of the wheel relates to our lives so much, and it's cyclical, right? And everything in the universe is cyclical and goes in like the turning of the wheel. And so this is the example again of the turning of the wheel, which is great because there's a lot of Christian stuff in here. And it makes me laugh. I think it's hilarious because there is a lot of Christian stuff in here and it's so not Christian. Like it's so, I mean, it is a little, but our pagan wheel of the year it really talks about that cyclical journey. So when the wheel turns, one side is ascending while the other is descending, as there are two sides to every fate. Where the wheel stops, no one knows. So what they're saying is as one side comes up and you may be having life struggles, and I'm breaking up more, really? I don't have my internet, my Wi-Fi on. Is everybody having a problem? Because I might have to stop and restart. No? Not breaking up for me? Burn those cards. Yay, we have a troll tonight even. Look at that. No internet problem here. Okay. It might be yours, Jackie. Let's see, Beep Bob. We'll give you one more shot here, buddy. Okay. So as one aspect of your life starts going up, troll in the dungeon, another one may start going down. But we have to remember part of the whole point of this card is that life is cyclical. So you just have to hang on. And if you're having good things, remember to save up and kind of be prepared for that downturn. And if you're having a downturn, remember that it'll be over eventually and come back up, right? So inscribed on the wheel of the goddess Fortuna are the symbols for earth, air, fire, and water. So that is, hi Miranda. Bye now, won't listen, y'all on the other side. Bye, Beep Bob. So sorry you can't join us anymore. We love you anyway. We don't believe in hell. So here we go. On the wheel is the symbols for, that's okay, no problem. Listen, I'll tell you, I know I have kind of a unique view on trolls, but to me, if I am popular enough to get the trolls in, there's nothing they can say is going to change what I'm doing or change my mind. Or to me, I'm like, yay, I get a troll. That means I'm popular enough to be a threat to them. Okay, so on the wheel of the goddess Fortuna is the symbols for earth, air, fire, and water. I was waiting to see if the troll got nasty. Yeah, me too, Xanthia. Doesn't bother me. So that is these symbols right here. And I know it's not the symbols we're used to looking at, but that is the symbols in esoteric stuff. That's the symbols for earth, air, fire, and water. Then there is Typhoon, Anubis, and the Sphinx surround it. So there's the Sphinx, Anubis, and Typhoon surround the wheel. A scary paper with picture of circle. Yes, I know, right? Oh, no. No problem, Beep Bob. You too. Maybe they can learn something. Yep, exactly. So that is surrounding it. And the man, eagle, lion, and boar are depicted on the corners of the cards. So that's all that. The Wheel of Fortune signifies dramatic and sometimes life change, reversals, luck, fortune, and fate, and can be both good or bad. Okay, because this particular card, it has so much symbolism in there. I actually pulled out Benabelle's book here, Holistic Tarot, and to read you because there's so much symbolism in this particular card especially, that I think we need a little bit more in-depth look at the symbolism of the Rider-Waite version of this card before we move on to the rest, because there's so much in here. Okay. What is the figure hugging the bottom right? Bottom right. Is that this one? This is Anubis. Yes, if you would do caps for questions, that would be great. I try to keep up with the chat anyways, but I do miss stuff sometimes. Okay, so this says, Benabelle says, a wheel appears in the heavens, reminiscent of a mandala or a seal. The outer circle displays the Hebrew letters translated to YHWH or IHVH for Yahweh. And the letters clockwise read ROTA, Latin for wheel. So the letters, it's Yahweh, that inside the wheel then. Why is Anubis red? I ask that because usually it's set that's red and Anubis is black. Is that... let me see. Where's my... Hold on one second. Let me grab my regular Rider-Waite and see if it has something to do with the borderless edition. Or if it's in all of them like that. Oh, this is actually the Dirty Pam, but I think... yeah, the wheel, or Anubis is still red here. It's a little bit more colorful in these, though. It's a good question. I'm thinking color theory, and of course it could just be artist interpretation, but it struck me as odd. Let's see if Benabelle says anything about it. And, because she's so good with the symbology stuff. She's great. Okay. The letters clockwise read ROTA, Latin for wheel, or it could be TARO or Torah if the letters are read counterclockwise. The center circle is quartered into quadrants. The top shows the alchemical symbol for Mercury. The right is the symbol for sulfur. The bottom is the symbol for water, and the left is the symbol for salt. At the center point is the Wheel of Life, symbolizing Dharma. A demon creature with a human body and jackal's head, reminiscent of Anubis. Okay, so it's not necessarily Anubis. This is why I love Benabelle, because she, you know, some people can say, oh, look, that's Anubis. And she's saying, not necessarily Anubis. That is a demon creature that is reminiscent of Anubis. God of the afterlife supports the wheel. So he is supporting the wheel as the God of the afterlife. He's actually supporting that wheel so it doesn't fall out of the sky there. A yellow snake slithers to its side. At the crown of the wheel is a sphinx with a sword. Wheel of Fortune is the karma card. It can represent a turning point in the seeker's life. Movement is coming. What goes up will come down. What hits bottom will bounce up. Forces are in motion. There may be a turn of luck. The card could represent a force majeure coming in the seeker's life. An act of God, chance occurrence, unavoidable accident, or matter beyond the seeker's control may happen and affect the outcome of the events. Many interpret the Wheel of the Fortune to represent fate, destiny. Generally, upright, the card suggests the seeker's life is going with the flow of the wheel. Perfect. The wheel depicted in the card is also reminiscent of the mathematical concept of the unit circle. The unit circle can further be expressed with periodic functions, sine or cosine, revealing the philosophy of oscillations between zeniths and naders, highs and lows. So again, this is just what I was saying is it's what comes up in life. If you're having a good turn in life, remember that it could go back down, or it will go back down eventually, right? And so we have to kind of store up our energy, our power, our whatever it is that's going well. We have to remember that that will go on the downturn. So we have to kind of plan for that downturn too. And if we are on the downturn, we have to understand that just wait it out, get through it, and it will come up on the upturn, because everything is cyclical. Everything is like the wheel of life. Everything is like the wheel of the year. Everything is cyclical and will continue to turn. Okay. Not sure what VH has to do with Anubis, except Arthur Waite and the GD thought the two had some connection, right? Who knows what they were thinking? Kendra's ducking, you know what I really typed. Go figure. I turned off my speaker. No interruptions. Well, I'm glad, Jackie. I felt like, shoot, am I doing something? My phone likes to make me type ducking. Yeah, me too. All right, this is out of context, but I feel so comfortable with your videos and your live chats. I don't feel to be anyone other than I am. Perfect. I do too. And I think I try to do that on purpose, guys, because I'm not all-knowing. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, you are so wrong. You will never hear me say, you are wrong. I just don't do that, because what is good for me may not be good for you. And what is good for you may be something different for somebody else. So be comfortable, because you're not wrong. If it's right for you, then it's right. Life is full of ups and downs. This too shall pass. Absolutely, Stephen. I love that. Hi, Hexen. Glad you could make it. All right. So this is the Rider Waite. Let's move on to another deck and kind of compare, right? So here we go. We've been kind of starting with the Guardians. So let me grab the Guardians and see what the Guardians have to say about the wheel. And so here they are, side by side. Okay, so this is one of the only cards that I can remember that doesn't actually have an actual wheel, like right in the middle of the card. It's okay. It has circles on there, and you can kind of see. I'm going to try to do this without the glare here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, come on. There we go. You can kind of see that it is... It kind of seems like an evolution of the buildings and the church, maybe. So here's the people down here, which I almost missed. The Wheel of Fortune has helped me to understand that happiness is not a destination. It goes around, and we just have to hope to be happy. Most of the time, shit will always happen. Absolutely, Angela. Me too. And I will tell you, there's, and of course I don't have it up here. The book that I'm reading, that it takes me months to actually read a book because I'm reading about 6 different books at the same time. But the book that I'm reading right now is from an author called Jenny Lawson. And she is a hilarious writer, but she has a lot of diagnosed mental illnesses. And one of, she goes through depressions, and I believe she's bipolar. And she talks about the thing that gets her through the bad times is that she is full of life and full of laughter and full of, when she has the up times, she does stuff that might be a little weird, but is a little outrageous because that gets her through the down times. So I always think of that when I'm going through downtime. I'm like, okay, but you know what? When I'm up, when I have my good times, I am a little off, and but I try to have a good time and be as upbeat as I can and do stuff that in the downtimes I can look at it and go, yeah, it'll get there again. I'll get through this. So love it. Okay. Do I see all of, hold on, I've missed some. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You know me, I get talking. I just saw the Guardians in person in the store. It's so pretty, but I get the eye thing now. I hear ya. Reminds me of the Winds of Change. Oh, that's a good comment. I like that, Kendra. Winds of Change. Yes, kind of going through. It starts with the people down at the bottom. Do I see all of the elements on the Guardians card? I don't have my glasses on. Hold on, let's see. I bet you do. You're right. So here's the people down at the bottom. And then it looks like kind of... can't tell if that's bare trees, maybe. And then my phone wants to be a pain in the ass and not do what it's supposed to do. Oh, there's such a glare. All right, I might have to turn off that big light. Hold on one second, guys. Let me turn off the big light. And hopefully there will be less of a glare here, even though it's a little bit darker, but hopefully that'll help. Okay. Come on, phone. All right. Looks like bare trees to me, I think. These cards are shiny, unfortunately, which makes it hard to see them on camera. But then there is... Look at that glare. Holy moly. Okay, so there, there's the sunrise or sunset. Bare trees or telephone pole. I can't tell. And then it's kind of that ribbon is winding its way up. And there's a little house. And then there's a little church. The glare on the cards. I adore these Guardians cards, but the glare on them makes it hard, so I'm sorry. There we go. Now, I almost think, doesn't it look like the Guardian is pursing its lips? So maybe she's blowing those winds of change, just like it was a Kendra that said winds of change. I'm on an awful big wheel these days. Oh, I hear you, honey. I do. Cannot thank you enough for that author recommendation. Yay! Did you get it, Brad? She's great. I just love her. I really do. I see it as the wheel of life. It has all its ups and downs, and we do our best to survive it. Yes, absolutely. You really do like the Thoth? I just haven't dived into the Thoth yet, but I'm getting there. All right, without my glasses as well. I'm on an awful big wheel these days. Me too. No, it's the stupid autocorrect on. Every time she hits the camera, I laugh. I know it drives. Oh, my phone drives me crazy some days. Practical Magic. The sweet with the sours. Yes, I love it, Jackie. Perfect. Looks like power line poles to me. So, yeah, that could be like a little bit more technologically advanced than I would think. This one looks like an old-timey kind of house. Good, good, good. Hi, Midnight Moon Gazer. Thought the sun was a volcano. Oh, yeah, I think it's a sun. I could be wrong, though. Oh, I woke up at the bottom of the wheel waiting for the turn. Oh, I hear you. I did. I ordered a few for our store. Yay! Oh, good, Brad. I'm so glad. I just adore her writing. She is hilarious and she is right on. And she, you know, I think part of it too is she is so quirky that my little idiosyncrasies, it makes me look totally normal. And I love her Instagram feed and her Twitter and stuff. She's great. So soon she will hit the camera again and say effing phone. Yes, I know. I try not to swear, guys. I do, but okay. So I do think she's blowing. And so we're looking at the winds of change as it comes up. I wonder if we sprayed the gloss with matte craft, that would, I have not tried that yet. I wonder if that would work. It seems to be better when I'm farther away. When I get closer, you can see all the glossy glare here. I wonder if that would work because, oh, the glare is horrible for trying to see them on camera anyway. Okay, that was a good one. So the winds of change, I like it. Must be a lot of energy. My candle is dancing like crazy. Yay! I love it. The energy is great tonight. All right, let's move on to a different deck. 8, 9, perfect. I got out a couple that we hadn't looked at before just to change it up a little bit, but I still have all the ones I think out that we did before too. So, Everyday Witch. I like the Everyday Witch deck. It's a good deck for witches and for everyone, actually. Everyone at work likes this deck too, so. So here we have a wheel again, and a wheel right in the center. So that's similar in differences, right? We have all kinds of stuff on this wheel. And I love that there's the medical symbol over there, a cauldron, the house, love. So there's all a marriage there, sun, star. They don't have a whole lot of bad stuff on this deck, which is I would rather have a couple bad things because to me, that's part of it is looking at, okay, you know, it's okay. Even if you have a downturn, you can understand that it'll come back around again, right? Did I? See, now my internet or my chat isn't catching up because my Wi-Fi probably went totally nuts. So sorry, I'm down for a second here anyway until it catches back up. There it is. And where's the chat? There it is. Okay. The way they're in circles remind me of dandelion flowers when they turn into wishes. So it's like she's scattering the seeds of change all over the earth. Angela, awesome. Oh, I love that. I wish I had that guardian out still. Yes. Like she's scattering those seeds. Oh, that is a great interpretation. In fact, I'm going to turn it out. Pull it out one more time because that is great. Love, love, love that interpretation. You have been right on there, girl, lately. So, looks like dandelions. So, and looks to me like she's pursing her lips. So, scattering those seeds of change. Love that. That is a great interpretation. All right. Good, good, good. So, back to the Everyday Witch. I like that deck. Love the Everyday Witch. Good, me too. I really do. This is a great deck. I love, look at the kitty playing with whatever the heck he's playing with on the bottom there. Dice, maybe? Feels like we are a warm, kind, interactive group of people. I don't feel any class clashing. Absolutely, Kay. I agree. Everybody's just kind of open. Hopefully, nobody feels like they have to not say what they're thinking because there's all kinds of, you can come out with something that somebody else didn't think of and we all go, yeah, oh, we get it. Everything goes upside down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Hi, Isaac. Welcome. Hi, Rachel. You had to go to the hospital. Are you okay? I hope everything's okay, Rachel. And don't say sorry when you had to go to the hospital. I hope everything's all right now. Hi, hi, hi. Just joining in. Hi, Ruby. Find it interesting. Great, Isaac. Welcome then. Any insights you have, just shout them right out. We're good. All right, so I do like the Everyday Witch it's a great interpretation as far as just had an allergic reaction thanks to someone doing our plumbing. Oh, Rachel, that's horrible. Well, hopefully you're back on the upswing then, honey. So it is a good wheel. It's this, because this is all these old ancient symbols that we don't really know very much. It's hard to look at sometimes and go, okay, what exactly do all those symbols represent for me? So it's nice when they, you know, go a little bit more modern to give us an idea of, all right, what could we get in life? Sometimes you get marriage, sometimes you get love stuff, sometimes you get medical stuff, sometimes you get, you know, bright happiness, prosperity. You know, the cauldron to me talks about, the cauldron to me talks about feminine stuff, and you know, I always think of the goddess, so the womb and nurturing and that kind of thing. It could also mean gathering together of supplies, herbs and stuff like that. Knowledge with the book. So that's good. Again, I do wish on the Everyday Tarot that there was one or two things that were maybe not all positive. And not that, I guess it depends on how you look at it, because if you have bad health, the witch controls the wheel. Oh, I love it, Debbie. That's a good one. Perfect. She's got her hand right on that. And I suppose all this stuff could be good or bad, because I try to be an optimist as much as I can. I'm like, oh, that's all good stuff. Well, you know, if you're going through a divorce, love might not be a good stuff right now. And if you are really broke and homeless or something, then the house might not be a good thing. I like in this card, when some of the items are on the top of the wheel, it still shows that some things are on the bottom. So when things are going bad, some things may still be going well for us. That's right. And it's funny, because my wheel of the year, to me, it's not about top and bottom. I don't think of it that way, but that's true. That could be part of it is, okay, you've got a long way to go to get back to this marriage over here. So if you're looking for marriage, ooh, it'll come back up. So just wait for it to come back up. Absolutely. 2 snakes for medicine is, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Lightning. I can never remember. I'm terrible with Latin. So I knew it was the Latin term there for the medical, you know, symbol there. And you would think, since I am in the medical field, I would know how to say that, but I don't. What deck is that? This is the Everyday Witch. So that's a good one. I recently started on the Wicca path, but I'm curious about tarot. I've always wondered as to why the 4 times my mom has gone to get them read, either my brother and I suffer accidents. Well, that's terrible. I will tell you, it is not because your mom went to get tarot read. If the cards saw something, then it may have foreseen, you know, behaviors that could turn into accidents, or just kind of that natural bad funk that sometimes people have around them. But tarot doesn't make stuff happen. It just kind of gives you some insight as to, here's what I always talk about, and I'm not the only one. A lot of people talk about it like this. Tarot is like a river. Hi, Matt. No problem. Go ahead. Tarot is like a river. And the tarot cards are the river banks, okay? It's a tool, absolutely. And what tarot does is tell you, look, there's a bank coming up and you're going to be turning left. And there's another bank coming up and you're going to be turning right. That doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. If you pull that tarot card and you're like, I don't want that to happen, dig a trench through and make it go straight through. It just gives you an idea based on the energies that you are carrying with you, which way things are kind of pointing to turn. That's just my explanation. And I have stolen that from someone else who stole it from someone else. I've heard a lot of people talk about it in those terms. The other Wheel of Fortune card looks like there's a person underneath and they're holding what the universe has chosen for them. Ooh, I like it. So you mean this one, the Isaac the Rider-Waite deck here? So Anubis, or, you know, an Anubis-like creature is kind of holding that wheel up. And it was the different, what the heck did Benabel call it? Oh, and of course, now I shut my book. Hold on. It's got to be right here. Here it is. The top shows the outcome. Yeah, we did get that. Okay. A demon creature with a human body reminiscent of Anubis. Where did it go? It totally left. Oh, that was probably on this one, right? Yes. Okay. Man, eagle, lion, and boar are depicted on the corners of the card. Well, that's great, but they mean something. My internet is buffering. Is that? I'm trying to remember what the hell they mean. It is, I know it's symbolic for life somehow, and it's like the four aspects of life. It's a lot of it is esoteric stuff, and the four humors. Oh, yes, maybe. I know, I'm fate. Yep, there you go. Fate, change. Awesome, Ruby. Thank you. Destiny. That's right. Fate, change, destiny. The four living creatures. Thank you. So it represents the different aspects of human existence. Which is, again, this is one of those, no, it's not directions. It's one of those cards that is, if you wanted to go really deep into this cards, there's so many symbols on this card. There's a couple others like that in the Rider-Waite deck. But this one, to me, more than any other card, has so many different symbols on it that, hi sis, that if you wanted to do like a month-long study on this card alone, you could do a month-long study, because each of those symbols has a whole world of history behind it. So there's a whole lot of study that can be done on all of the little symbols. So there's the Hebrew writing, and there's all that kind of stuff too. So somebody spins the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, that's true. Miranda, choleric, sanguine is, etc. Is it those four humors? I'm pretty new to Wicca too. No problem. I've been watching your videos and reading some books by Lori Cabot, Scott Cunningham, Silver Ravenwood. Awesome. 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. Awesome. Thank you, Stephen. See, so there's a couple different, meanings that can be ascribed to them. And I will be honest with you and say that I have never delved that far into the symbolism of what each of those symbols mean. But there's definitely a study to be done if you wanted to do that. And I will say, awesome books, all of them. Lori Cabot, I just love her. She has a YouTube channel too. I don't think she's put out content in quite a while, but she is a funny lady. She is a very lose weight, exercise, lay. Good. Well, I'm hoping that 5-second delay there helped out whoever's buffering. Hopefully that'll flip things around for you. Thank you, Steve. I'm so glad you could join us. So where am I? I know it did. It did. There's a huge study that can be had for this specific, right? I know, Angela. What are you going to do? For this specific card. And I have never delved into it that much. But let's move on to another deck here, just so we can see a couple different aspects. Steven, I don't ever let any of that crap bother me. Like I said, if I'm popular enough that they have to come and see me, then I feel pretty good. You have such a great life that you have to get on and, you know, I know my life is better than yours because I know I don't spend time being a troll and looking to down people. So, here we go. Trolls in the dungeon, yay. Okay, there is an animal that goes along with it. Let me look up what I read. Something that ties it all together. Thank you, Miranda. I know. I needed that explanation to boost my interest. I'll go back to watching your beginner series now. Best wishes. Thanks, Steffi. All right. Show them the power. I found it. Okay, I got rid of Steve. Thanks. That's fine, Angela. No problem. Oh, I got two in one night. Woohoo. Jen, have you heard? Oh, it's, you know, I could be rude and stuff, but like I said, to me, he has a very sad life. If that's his life, is to seek out people to down on the internet, I mean, geez, honey. Now, I hope he finds happiness someplace because you're not finding it here. And that crap doesn't bother me. Whatever. I know I'm happy. Sad to make you not happy. I don't know. What makes trolls be trolls? Yep. They have to have the saddest lives. Exactly. Can you imagine what kind of an existence do you have if your happiest, your funnest moment is trying to find people on the internet to like down? What are you going to do? All right. So here, this is the Green Witch. Green Witch Tarot. So again, here we have a wheel, similarities and differences. There we go. And this is specifically the Wheel of the Year, which of course I love because my Wheel of the Year to me is just, you know, that symbolism is everywhere. I love the Wheel of the Year for all that symbolism. Everything that goes along with the Wheel of the Year always makes so much sense to me. It really, if you can conflate it to your life and to the things that happen in nature outside, you know, the god dying and sacrificing himself at Mabon. He goes back into the goddess's womb at Samhain to prepare for his birth at Yule again. So that Wheel of the Year is just everything from life. We go, you know, live and die. We go to the Summerland, choose a new life. What can we learn this time around? Maybe he's waiting for his wheel to turn for the better. There you go. Absolutely. So, and here we have an eagle or a very strong bird at the top too. So to me, that must have some kind of meaning, right? There's an eagle up top too. Samhain is my favorite, or Ostara. Yeah. Samhain is everybody's favorite. You know, we gotta love Samhain. It's so fun to be a witch at Samhain time. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Okay, so let's see. Sanguine, friendly, strength, lion, fire, choleric, hostile, weakness, bull, earth, perfect, hostile, strength, eagle, air, phlegmatic, friendly, weakness, angel, water. Awesome. Thank you, Miranda. That will help a lot too if you're really going through those symbols. That will help a lot for understanding, for sure. So that's a good one. Love it, love it. Perfect. Let's move on to, I'm trying to find some of our different decks here. Oh, here we go. Here's the Darkness of Light. I actually don't. So it's going to be one of those kind of internet nights, apparently. Okay. Here we go. So this is the Darkness of Light Tarot. And again, some similarities and some Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Auction off the trolls. Yay! This is a very interesting Wheel of the Year. Way different, but if we really look at, in fact, I'm going to put the Rider-Waite down. Let's just focus on this one for now. If we really look at it, there's going to be a lot of that symbolism here. First of all, we're obviously in a night sky. There's stars around. And, oh, come on. Stupid phone. I'm not at the effing part yet, Jackie. Stupid. There we go. Okay. So here we have a spinner wheel. Yes. Sleeping Beauty. Absolutely. Using the wheel to choose her path because we still have free will. Spinning the threads of fate. Yes. And notice she is blindfolded. That's a big deal here. Yes, Tina, she does. Absolutely. She has a blindfold on, and it's dark, and she has a blindfold on. So there is like a double, it's like a double blind study, right? Not only is it dark here, but she also has a blindfold on just because she doesn't want anything interfering with her spinning of the fates. She doesn't want to look ahead. She doesn't want to look behind at what she's done before. She just wants to concentrate on what she's feeling right in front of her. Right in front of her. I feel like it's already been picked for her and she's trying to stop it. Gotcha. Yep. No favoritism. What comes up might comes down. Yep. Absolutely. To me, it is such a present moment thought. So my studies of present moment stuff, I love studying the present moment stuff because if we can actually do that, guys, it's really hard. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like you can just go up, stay in the present moment, and that's all you want to do. But if you can kind of bring yourself back to the present moment when you have some of those difficult times that happen in life, the present moment is all we have. We can't. I see that she is doing what she feels is right. Yes, feeling her way through the wheel. Yes. Perfect. The present moment is all that she has. For something to be created, the wheel has to turn. Love it. Love it. And she, doing the best with what she has right now. And not trying to see into her future or dwelling on her past. If her mind strays, the wheel will stop. Jen, are there symbols on the wheel? Ooh, let me see. Glasses back on. Ooh, hold on. T-R-A and C. So that is, that is those letters from here. Yep, there they are. Absolutely. So what Benabel was talking about, those letters here, T, R, A, and O, not C, O. So same letters from the Rider-Waite are on here, which means, and what did she tell us it meant? Do you guys remember? Because my memory sucks. Of course I don't remember. Can't believe it. You know, I just read it, what, 10 minutes ago? Okay, tarot. Or two ways we can say it. It is T-A-R-O, which means if the letters are read counterclockwise, or if the letters are read clockwise, it's R-O-T-A, Latin for the wheel, or T-A-R-O. And she doesn't say, or, oh, tarot must be. I was going to say she doesn't say what that means, but it must be tarot or what did I do with my glasses? Okay, if you start at T and go back to it, it spells tarot. Yay! Yep, perfect. And I live in a place where witchcraft has been practiced for a long time. Awesome, Isaac. Where is that? Rhoda is wheel. Thank you, Stephen. I love having my scholar in here. I can read the old grimoires in my library. Oh, that's so cool. It means law, Latin for wheel. Awesome. That is the coolest thing. I want to go to my library and read old grimoires. How awesome would that be? Okay, so I really do like this one because of the blindfold. To me, that is everything. That blindfold, and she's you know, threading the spinning the thread of fate, but doing it blindfolded as to not affect the outcome. She knows that that's going to go. Yeah, 8 stokes. There you go. Absolutely. She knows that that's going to go the way it goes, and she can't worry about what has happened already, and she can't worry about what's happened or what's coming down the line. She just knows it's just going to keep right on going, and it'll be okay. I love it. All right, one more. Should we look at one more deck here? Let's look at... God, I have so many out today. Hi, Dory. All right, let's look at the one that seems to be a little different sometimes, which is Saucy Burrito, the Sarah Subito deck. Okay. Whoops. All right, Saucy Burrito deck. Can we look at Terra Fauna? It is really different. Oh, yeah, you're right. We'll do that one too. You're right. I do have that one out too. All right, so here we are side by side. I swear, I'm going to tell my husband we have to get better internet for Christmas because I've had enough. This is ridiculous. I cannot go on my Wi-Fi because it's even worse than this. So this is just the crap that I have in my area. Sorry. Okay. I have a shop in my area too called Goodies, which specializes in spirituality. Love it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Her letters are backwards. Cool. My internet is like this too. Oh, Cynthia, it's driving me crazy. Jen, it's honestly not that bad for live videos. Some I watch are really laggy. Really? Ugh. Eden, you own a witchy shop? You are living my dream. That's why I have 90% of all the crap that I have is because someday I know that's the dream. All right, she has the wheel on her heart. Yes, I love it. Absolutely, she has the wheel on her heart. So, good. And I am stuck on DSL. Your internet looks magical. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. So she is a pretty cool chick here. My husband is a Jehovah's Witness, did you say? And help me open. It's a funny story. That is awesome. I love. See, my hubby is very supportive of this too. And he's Christian. So the true Christians out there, they are not the judgmental pricks. Third troll. I got a third troll. I missed it. Did I? I totally missed the third troll. Damn it. All right. I can't remember the chips and salsa one. That's not being racist. It just sounds like a restaurant. That's okay. It's the Sarah Subito. We'll watch later tonight. Ducked in to the bathroom to say hi. Hi, Artsy. Yes, please do. We miss you here. All right. So she has it carved right onto her chest. So it is really nice. It's very simple. To me, this imagery is very simple. The fact that she has the tattoo of the wheel right on her. Boy, what a reminder that would be as a, tattoo to just say, okay, you know what? Don't forget to just have to tap your heart. Okay. It's okay. It'll come back around. It'll get better. We'll keep going. Bless Spectrum. I totally missed the third troll. I'm so mad. I feel like it's about the sixth sense. Fate is sealed. I had to bow out right after we got started, but I'm back now. Hi, Leland. Glad you're back. I am the wheel. I love it. Hi, Noel. First time catching a live? Yay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Washing dishes the whole time, cooking dinner. I got to get ready for work. Oh, I hate that, honey, but thank you for watching us while you're doing it. Perfect. Come back, troll. We missed you. I totally missed him. Darn. I'm so mad. All right, yes. And let's quickly look at the Terra Fauna because it is the animal deck and it is very different. It makes us think about things a little differently, right? Oh, this is a good one. So, Angela, I think you asked for this card specifically, honey, because here we go. Similarities and differences. We have an eagle. The craft actually got me interested in the Path of Wicca. Awesome. I love that movie. So here we have an eagle, and I don't know if the color is going to come out. There we go. That's a little better if I can get my goddamn camera to, there it is. Yay. Look at sometimes if you beat it, it's good. All right. I should do that since they terrorize me sometimes. The sun is the wheel. Yes, the sun is the wheel. And here the eagle is, I feel like, just embracing that light. Ah, come on. Oh my goodness. Tonight is bad with this. Looks like my eagle. Ah, see, I told you, Angela. This is like you were just asking for this card. Yes, and Nancy, did you know? I'm sorry. I try to not catch every chat thing because sometimes then I get off on a rampage. But that Nancy in real life is a real pagan. I love her. And of course, my brain totally is forgetting her name. It's unusual, but she is a pagan in real life. Okay, so the eagle is almost King of Pentacles. Yeah, we could probably fit that one in next, Rachel. In real life, yes. Oh, I almost had her name. Damn it. Are we in fake life? Yes, we are. We are in fake life. Well, no, but the craft is movie. That's movie life. And then yes, I've seen The Covenant too. That's a good one too. So the actress, in other words, of the craft is actually who's plays Nancy? Where's yes, Fariza. Yes, thank you. Fariza Baluk, I think it is, or something like that. Yeah. Okay, eagle means spirit. It's actually like a boy version of the craft. Yes, and she plays on Return to Oz. Yes. Okay. Cards, guys. Come on. Focus. You're worse than me. All right, so absolutely. With the sun here, it's embracing the light. It's almost like it's shaping. It's saying, here's the wheel. And look at the, it's almost, is it leaves? It almost looks like leaves. It's hard to tell. It's just kind of color dots there. But it's almost like it's waving them through and around. This is not a good night for my internet. Jackie, I should be drinking something much stronger, apparently. I need vodka in there. It's actually just juice, but I think I'm going to go spike it. Fariza Bulk. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So someone said something. Yes, it reminds me of Pocahontas. Paint with all the colors of the wind. Love it. Looks like the eagle's holding the sun for sure. Feel like the eagle doesn't want to fully embrace the sun. Yes, that is possible for sure. Oh, it's so frustrating, Ashley. It's so frustrating. Yes, it is. It's like, ugh, what the hell? But I feel like it is the eagle. Thank you. Thank you. The eagle is pushing the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me get it out. What is it? The leaves. Right now, all our leaves are falling in New York. So I feel like that is the transition of time, those leaves falling. And I feel like the eagle is helping to push the transition of time around the wheel here. So here we have the sun, the transition, and the eagle is flapping its wings and pushing that transition through, helping it to go through. That's my interpretation of it. When the wheel goes up, the internet works. When the wheel goes down. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the best. I think that is the best comment I've had in a while, Stephen. Okay. All right. Okay, like the demon held up the wheel. Yes, the eagle sun. Nice. Perfect. May seem stretched, but this card reminds me of, oh, Icarus. And yes. Oh, yes, I could see that. Absolutely. You're broken her, Stephen. Oh, it's just one of those nights. What if we had 4 or 5 internet when the internet goes out? Ah, come on. I have to say, I love these live chats. I'm so glad I found my people. Oh, me too, Ruby. I'm glad you're here with us. It's great. Experiencing tarot in everyday life. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, and remember this, guys. And Stephen's right. When you are studying tarot, the best way to study tarot is to, you know, if you can make it something that happened to you in real life, you'll be like, oh yeah, like that time that we were all on the live and the internet kept going out, and you've got this card now. There's no way you're gonna forget what this card means, right? Everybody's gonna go, oh yeah, when Stephen said the wheel goes up and you get some internet, and then the wheel goes down and it's all gone. I love it. Okay, great. So that is an hour, and we're going to do one more. Yes, for sure, Jennifer. I will remember. Hi, Matt. I'm glad you're back. So I am glad we pulled that card. That was a good one. Now, we just got a request for a specific card, which was the King of something. The King of Wands? Was it the King of Wands? Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let me pull the King of Pence. See, Swords, Cups, Wands, and Pence. Love it. So next time this card comes up in a reading, Jen says, shit, my internet's not working. That's right. That's right. Conjurer's Table, you missed it. We had a great Wheel of Fortune moment, and Stephen helped us out a whole lot with that great Wheel of Fortune moment. That was just great. So you have to watch it back just a little bit before you got here, because that was, I'll never forget that card again, ever. All right. King of Pentacles. Now, I will tell you straight off the bat that the court cards for me are the hardest cards in the entire tarot deck for me. I always struggle with them. I always, I struggle because there's so many, what is there, like 10 different things it could mean. But it could mean a person, it could mean this, it could mean that you know, it sounds like I struggle with it. When I'm reading for someone, I have to say, fake it till you make it. I just intuitively look at this card and say what I think it means for them. Based on, like, I don't tell people unless I feel like it really could be a person or a thing. But I usually, it's one or the other, and I feel that energy of one or the other. Either it's usually, yeah, not usually. Either I feel like it's a person in their life or an energy in their life, or it's that situation. So I will usually just say one or the other. There's been a couple rare times that I may say a couple different, like I might say, okay, this could be a person in your life. If that doesn't sound like it's resonating with you, then this is the other thing. And most times people will say, oh no, that is a person, or I don't think I know that person. And then when you start talking about a situation, they're like, oh yeah, that sounds like it resonates most times. So I will say that ahead of time. I agree, which is why I'm confused. When I ask about me, my deck says here, and the book says someone who enjoys fine things. Perfect. Let's all learn then. Absolutely. Solid foundation. Great. So I'm going to pull Benabelle out here. Because again, she rocks the house with this book. If you don't have this book, guys, I would highly recommend it. It is a very abundant card. I see someone who has gone after what they wanted and manifested it. Yes. Or a situation will turn out fruitful for you, like good internet. For sure. I had it and I kept flipping. Here we go. Let me get it to here, and then I'll hold it up again. Okay, here we go. So, absolutely very abundant, right? It is fire energy and earth energy. So, the king is fire. So, if you don't know this, I'll try to briefly explain. The king is fire. So, all kings are fire. And then depending on what suit it is, Pentacles, because we know Pentacles is earth, so this is fire and earth. If that confuses you, we need to go over the court cards in a separate way to try to really nail that down for you. It's a little bit different going through it like this. You see it as air and earth, really? Huh. I have heard that interpretation too, and I'm trying to think. Rachel Pollack. I'm trying to remember which way she sees it. But I have heard that air and earth too. I see, I thought, wait, queen. I thought queen was intellect for me anyways. Fire, fire, fire of earth. I know it. And we will get there. We need to do a study on the court cards separately. Like completely, this is what the court cards go. But for now, we're going to focus on the King of Pentacles here, okay? So here we go. Powerful, enterprising, established. The king wears a black robe covered with grapes and vines. So grapes and vines, we know those grapes and vines always talk about manifesting prosperity. He looks confident, content, and proud. Ram heads adorn his throne. So in the back here, see the ram heads on the back of his throne? He sits outside on the terrace of his big, beautiful, regal castle. Greenery is in full bloom everywhere in his castle walls. He seems to be a thoughtful, strong man. Yep. Don't associate the elements with the courts. The King of Pentacles gemstone is amber. Herb is alfalfa. Ooh, I like that. The amber. Boy, I can feel that. He is chief of industry. The King of Pentacles is a mature man of exceptional self-control. He is a steady, enterprising male energy. He is a man in finance, banking, or real estate. Reliable, married man with children. He is the caregiver, the provider, and he takes his duties as a caregiver and provider seriously. Great financial gifts, accomplished with finances. He is of great help to the seeker or potentially very helpful. So that's the person thing. You can say to he's a pragmatist. Yes. You can say to someone, this could be someone in your life who is the provider, who is the caregiver, who is very reliable. He's mature. What else did I say? Enterprising male energy, finance, banking, real estate. On the negative side, he could be susceptible to bribery and temptation because financial things are very important to him. Figuratively, it could indicate effective management of wealth and property, having full control over one's finances. Again, which is why this card never comes up for me. Full control over wealth and finances. So, if this card comes up and you do not have this person in your life, then you need to look at one thing or the other. Either, thanks, Kay. Either, now I'm more clueless why this card's up when I'm asking about me. Well, it could be, keep in mind, Rachel, that the negative aspect of this is you're so concerned about money that things are going awry because of that. Because your main focus is about money or wealth. The positive part is you're doing well with managing what you have. You're allowing prosperity to cover all your bases. You're doing really well with how the finances are going, how the prosperity is coming in. The prosperity that you have come in is being balanced and doing well. So that's the positive aspect. Yes, the negative aspect is sometimes you're too focused on that, and that's all you're thinking about. You're working 30. You're working 60 hours a week. Your focus on your family is starting to wane because you're so concerned about finances and so worried about finances and really collecting everything you can and hanging on to everything you can because you feel that insecurity. Could be from stressing or fighting for disability. Oh, yes. Yes, Rachel, absolutely. If your focus has been on that, then definitely stacking coins, but doing nothing with it. Oh, I love that, Ruby. Yes. Come on, focus. Stacking coins, but doing nothing with it, which so reminds me of Ebenezer Scrooge, right? No problem, Kay. I totally understand, honey. The King of Pentacles is said to correspond with Julius Caesar. And thus, in tarot, the card could call to mind a character of unmatched military power. A man with a great gift for forging alliances. So, it was because the original French playing card style was geared after Julius Caesar, was created after Julius Caesar. So it could also mean someone with great power in the military. He is not drenched in jewels. He seems more down to earth and reachable. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. That's true. But he has, especially, you got to remember when these cards were made, in order to have what he has on, come on, focus, there it is. In order to have what he has on and have the little gold thing around his shoulders there and the crown on his head and the throne with the ram. That, at that time especially, meant that you had to have a pretty decent amount of wealth. He's sitting on the terrace of this great castle. He has that gold, you know, what do they call them? I want to say wand, but that's not it. It's, they give the king, whatever the hell it is. In his hand is gold. So all of that. Hi, Tamaya. Can it be frugal? I would say no. I don't think so, Jackie. I don't see that. Scepter, thank you. To be so-called rich, you have to act poor. Yes, 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 absolutely. What are the animal heads at his knees? I believe, didn't it? Hold on. Come on, focus. Oh, Jesus. My damn. There it is. It looks like a bull to me, doesn't it? Those are, oh no, because those are supposed to be rams, so they must be rams. All around him are rams. And the grapes symbolize the, yep, rams on the front. Yep, yep, yep. In my card, it looks like a goat. Absolutely, Cynthia. That, it probably is a little bit more accurate in your card to look like a goat, because to me, rams look more like goats than bulls. And to me, this looks like a bull, but that's all right. I would really like to, hold on, I'm going to go to my Modern Tarot here from Michelle T, because I like her stuff. Sometimes when I'm like, that didn't do enough for me, and I go to her stuff, she really is good at pulling out what I wanted to hear. Wands, cups. Sorry, guys. Gosh, I should have these ready. Pentacles. Here we go. King of Pence. Rams are on the Emperor's throne, I thought. Ooh, yeah, that's, yes, I think you're right. When the King of Pentacles come calling, I hear the see, she's talking about Jay-Z. I love Michelle T. Modern Tarot, Michelle T. Love this. I hear the Jay-Z lyric, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman, in my head. In fact, all the top rappers of our culture flood my brain when this comfortable ruler arrives. The King of Pence has it all. He's worked for it all and has become an authority on what it takes to rise to the top. The king is not afraid to claim all the power and all the knowledge because he knows he's earned it. He's not lording it over anyone else, not really. He's just jubilantly accepting his mega fortune destiny. The king likes the best things life has to offer, and he doesn't sweat laying out cash for it. They're also in the position to be very generous. And here, I think about the many family members, chosen and otherwise, supported by rappers who make it big. In the hands of this king, hard work, massive payoff, community support, and generosity are all one thing. Think about Jay-Z and Beyonce donating over $1 million to the Black Lives Matter movement. I think about the dapper Y.A. King, Daniel Handler. I'm not a big rap person, sorry. But also known as Lemony Snicket, and his wife, the artist Lisa Brown, donating $1 million to Planned Parenthood. The King of Pentacles urges us to be unabashedly enjoying the fruits of our labor, to splurge on a luxury or two if we are able, and to throw some cash at the segments of our community in need of it. If the King of Pence has come into your life as a person, they are deeply trustworthy and hardworking. Don't hold any surface level pomp or visible wealth against them. They come by it honestly, and there is more to them than what's in their wallet. Anytime you spend with them, whether in the workplace, the social sphere, or lucky you in the dating landscape, will soon have you convinced that the only thing more solid than their bank account is their character. So go ahead, trust this person, collaborate with them, hire them, hell, marry them. It's a delight to be close to such generosity of spirit. Love it. Okay, comparing this to the Witch's Tarot, they both have grapes all around. What's their significant? Grapes is always about that wealth and prosperity. So grapes means that very, I never get the card either, Jackie, ever. I don't think I've ever pulled this card ever for me, ever. It's always about wealth and prosperity. Grapes is kind of a symbol of the times of that prosperous life. Let's see, in the Witch's Tarot I don't know if this is the same one. Is this the Witch's Tarot you're talking about? So very similar here. Grapes. We have this great throne. Again, he's sitting out on the lanai of this big castle, you can see, holding this big scepter with the amethyst sphere on the top and the big gold pentacle. Cup quality too. This is why I do not put elements with quartz. I get that. I get that. It's quartz are, to me, just the hardest things. The hardest things. All right, let's move on to the Guardians. We'll take a quick peek at a couple other King of Pence here. Hi, Carmen. Okay, so here's the Guardians Tarot. Similarities and differences. Lots of differences, but we're seeing that prosperity in nature. So, you know, look at the long leaves, the bright sun kind of bursting through, and then he's got this big bright sun or moon right in the middle of his forehead here too. So that prosperity element really looks like, you know, and he's huge. Look at the mountains underneath here. Really looks like it comes through here too. Me either, Ruby. To me, it's governing over material issues, and Pence are always earth. I can't do the separate elements for quartz other than their main one. Yeah, I always have a hard time with that too, but except, I know, if you guys know Tattooed Spirit, he's really good at explaining this in he has a whole series where he talks about each card and what's the shape in his eye. And he talks about the thinking aspect, the emotional aspect and stuff, and he's really good at that. I don't know if it's a shape. It almost looks like crystals in his eyes. Right? Looks like that to me anyway. We still there? Yep. Okay. Strong, stable, at one with the earth. Yes. Love that, Stephen. Yep. Right at one with it. In the night sky, he just, boy, it's that prosperity really comes through. Absolutely. Like, is it reflecting something? The mountains. Yep. See that reflection kind of pull that goes with the sun or the moon. I'm not sure which one that is supposed to be. But, and then the opposite, I would think, is in between here. That's okay, Ruby. I know I have a hard time with that too. Jeff is really good from the Tattooed Spirit. If you see, if you get a chance, try looking up the Tattooed Spirit. Jeff he's a great spirit. I love him. And his tarot series is really good. I don't understand how different elements would be in the same suit. It's, real quickly, Deb, and I have a hard time with it too. But a lot of people associate kings with a specific element. So, you know, fire is what Benabel was saying. Other people say air for kings. And then queens would be a different element. So then when they come together with the earth element of the pentacle, there's a specific, it meshes together for some people. I can't explain it because I don't understand it real well. But I know, like, for about 5 minutes after I get off of Tattoo Spirits video, I can totally explain it to you. And then about 5 minutes after that, I totally lose it. Kings are fire because they're strong, ready to charge ahead. Ah, because of the Thoth. Oh, I wonder if that's... that would probably help me then. I still have to. I promised that I'm going to read Tom Benjamin's book and get into the Marseille this winter, though. So I don't think I can add another system on until I get through the Marseille. All right, good. So let's go to... Okay, this was the last card, so that's good. Let's go to the Everyday Witch. How's that? Queens are more water because they deal with more intellect and emotion. Okay, this is a good one. Look at this one has the bull and there we go. Here we go. Oh, look, he has cake and wine. Talk about squirrel. This one has a bull and a dog. So the bull could be on there. For me, learning the Thoth and the Hermetic Tarot actually helped me understand the pip cards much better. Cool. I have to dive into it. I've promised Tom Benjamin that I'm going to do it like last year, and I didn't get to it last year. This even has grapes on it here too. So there's the grapes again, talking about the prosperity. And boy, can you tell this guy is prosperous. According to Waite, that's a bull on the throne. That's what his book says. Cool. Well, that's good. I wonder where Benabelle got hers, because I know she's really good about stuff too. So I'm sure she got her research in from something. I'm doing Tom Benjamin's workbook now. Oh, I just love him. I love his energy. Tom Benjamin is a great YouTuber too, guys, if you don't know him. It's a bull because of Taurus. Thank you, Stephen. Duh. All right. Perfect. I was going to say, that looks like the bull to me on here, but then Benabelle had said rams. So, I don't know. I just trust Benabelle so much. I love her. But, yeah. Sorry, I'm in and out a lot. My dad is being an ass, and my brother got attracted by 3 dogs at once in a park. Got attracted? You mean attacked, I hope. Pages are air. They are in study and learning. Well, I hope your brother's okay, assuming that it was attacked. And, you know, fathers can be asses sometimes, Matt. Don't worry about it. I hear you. All right, let's look at one last deck here. And I'm going to go with the wildly different one, the Terra Fauna deck again. Because it always teaches me something new. Which I have to remember is not torches. It's not shells. Rocks is rocks. Here we go. Okay. I hope he's okay, Matt. My goodness. Here we go. This is the King of Pence for the Terra Fauna deck. So different. But I wish I'd known about Benabelle's tarot deck, but I'm going to buy her a holistic book. I know, you know, I'm a little, I won't say annoyed because I love Benabelle, but that she really only had like a couple hundred decks go out and then that's it. And I'd be surprised if she doesn't actually like release that deck a little bit more. I mean, knowing how many people missed out on it, I totally missed out on it too. I didn't have, it was what? A week and a half that it was actually open and then she sold out. It was not a pay week for me, and good luck then. If it's not a pay week, I can't do it. But anyways, we'll see. Hopefully it'd be nice if we get it. She's releasing second generation in 2019. I knew she would. At first she said, nope, this is it. I'm not releasing it again. But I think once she noticed how many people were like, hey, we totally missed that deck. I have a piece of lint or something in my hair. It's driving me crazy. Then I assumed that she would do that. Okay. King of Coins, prosperous, conception, wealth, powerful, but nurture, opposite of King of Swords. Tends not to sever head from heart. Now, for me, that's confusing. Bear is courage. Okay. So, I don't know how you could say an animal is prosperous. It must be hard. Well, all right. Actually, I can see this. I could see that he is kind of the king of where he is. Yeah, you would think lots of fish around, but there isn't anything but him. So it's bear roar. Yep, that could be. Nothing will challenge him for his food, his land. He has prosperity that way. That's good, Angela, for sure. So, hear me roar. There is nothing that you are going to be able to take from me. He's the king of the jungle. Yep, absolutely. I can see that. Standing on the top of the rock. That is kind of like a challenge, right? Like, hey, all you little bears out there, I'm standing up here and I'm saying I am the king. And if you want to challenge me, come on up. Because I have it all. I know I have it all. He's confident. He's absolutely going to take care of what's his. And he's letting the whole world know that. Right? Better be full. Right? Absolutely. He is like, I got this. We're good. He looks like he's up there looking down on all of his kingdom. Yes. It reminds me of, Simba on the Pride Rock there. Standing up there and he looking out over all his territory, all his land. Yep. Absolutely. I wouldn't fuck with him, me neither. He's saying, this is my territory. King of Pence knows that he has life figured out. And he doesn't worry very much. Not as much about money specifically, but more of an invitation to realize we are equipped to adult well. Oh, I love that. Hi, And the Moon Loves Me. I love that name, by the way. And that must be why I never pull the King of Pence, boy, because that sounds like a perfect explanation. An invitation to realize we are all equipped to adult well. Well, I definitely do not get that in my life ever. He is screaming, who wants seconds? I got trout, salmon, I got your sister's ass. Absolutely. The only time I can think is when a bear's cave as a castle. That's good, Jackie. Absolutely. So this could be right outside his cave. For sure. I keep bumping the private chat. I know, I do too. When I go back and try to read, if you guys have been fast, it goes right up on me. All right, guys. Love it. This was a good one too. So, with that, it's been an hour and a half. I'm going to, now, tomorrow, we're going to do another herbs chat, and I'm going to incorporate something else into that. What the hell when oh, Yule. There's a couple things about Yule. As a matter of fact, I may talk about good herbs for Yule and stuff. So we'll do that downstairs tomorrow. I know, I'm sorry, Matt. It's been an hour and a half, honey. I got to do real life stuff for a little while. I can see him for the abundance too. He has to binge eat to make it through the winter. Yes, Angela. Thank you. I totally, yep, absolutely. Yule absence. Oh, incense? Is that what you meant? Yes. yes, absolutely. We can, I'll pull out what we need for the Yule incense. And kind of we'll go through making your own Yule incenses. Sorry, Carmen, I know. Are you on the West Coast? I like doing just one or two and focusing on them. Yes, absolutely. I do too, Cynthia. It really allows us to focus in on that card and really learn it. I can say for sure that the cards that we have gone over, you're in New York, you have real life stuff going on earlier, huh? The wheel has turned. It's time to go. Yes, Stephen, it has. Stephen wins the prize tonight for the best joke. That was great. And again, I will not ever forget that Wheel of the Year. I will totally have that from now on. You get out of work at 7. Yes, yes, yes. I have to finish some homework. Yep. And you win the prize for 3 trolls. Woohoo! 3 in one live. I love it. All right, guys. So tomorrow we'll do herbs, and I'll teach you Yule incense. We'll talk about some of the different Yule incenses you can make. And Wednesday I will be uploading some stuff hopefully in the morning, and then maybe we'll get back to tarot. I have a couple Yule stories to upload. We'll see. Me Too Wheel of the Year will stay with me forever, for sure. What time tomorrow? It's going to be the same time, 7:30. That seems to be a good time for me anyway, and quite a few people anyway. 7:30 Eastern Standard, yep. And so we will be here tomorrow. 2 cards is enough. I know one of them we got in 3 or 4 cards, I think, but it was a long one. It was like almost 2 hours, so. All right, guys. Blessings. Have a good Tuesday tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow night for an herbs and Yule talk tomorrow. Yay. Blessings.